Oh boy, this is breaking news from the stablefund community. I want to give it to you first. We'll read the statement from their founder, Michael Ray, then I'll give some commentary and you can get on with your life. Let's check this out. Right now, he just posted this, 11:16 a.m. Eastern. Hi everyone. Due to the recent events that unfolded, I'm sorry to inform you that stablefund will no longer be operational starting now. I know this will come as a shock to most of you, and I would like to personally apologize to the stablefund community for the sudden action. It breaks my heart to let you guys down like this, but I guess I am not as strong as I gave myself credit for. All the constant FOD and threats personally to me and my team have just been too much to bear. I have worked tirelessly on stablefund since April because it was something I really enjoyed doing. Seeing how we are able to positively impact so many people's lives is such a powerful, encouraging feeling. However, lately stablefund has been a firefight every day. Even though we are doing everything for the best of the community and for the project to last, we are called liars, cheats, scammers, and even had threats on our lives and our loved ones. Well, I'm a YouTuber as well. The same stuff happens for YouTubers. These tags may not bother an actual scammer, but to an honest man who has to prove his honesty every living second, it can get very exhausting. Okay. I haven't been happy and excited about stablefund consistently for a while now. And with Hells quitting today, that's the name of, I guess, his operations manager, someone on the team, I don't think I have what it takes to hold the stablefund flag down all by myself anymore. Regardless of what you may think of me, we have successfully changed the financial future of most of our investors. Most of our investors. I was putting big money out of my pocket to keep V2 going, and will be suffering some huge financial losses as a result of V2 shutting. Having said that, I have always said that no one will lose their funds with... Okay, so this is what you all want to know. This is what I want to know, because I'm waiting on 20-something thousand bucks. Where's my money, Michael Ray? So this is it. This is where it gets good, hopefully, if you believe him, right? Says, having said that, I have always said that no one will lose their funds with stablefund, and I still maintain that. The exchange that held a large sum of funds of ours is expected to release those funds in the near future. In the near future. All you have to do at this stage is enter the wallet address on the landing page that needs to be refunded. Now, is that your stablefund wallet address, your MetaMask wallet? Not sure. And the amount that qualifies for the refund will show. So, okay. Probably a stablefund address. Hit claim, refund will be processed instantly. We won't be running a script like we were currently doing. The refunds at that stage will be instant. Wow, that's wonderful. I would like to especially apologize to the new investors in V2 who believed in our vision. This was not the plan I had for V2 when launching this project. I know it may not be much, but you too can collect your refund once the landing page for the refund is live. I can't thank you enough for the support you showed us. To all the stablefund warriors, it rips my heart to say goodbye. I have made some amazing relationships with most of you that I will cherish for the rest of my life. To have a group of people that you have never met stick up for you as you guys did, I don't have words to express what this has meant for me and my team. You guys are some of the nicest souls on the planet, and it has been truly an honor knowing you. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive us for taking this immediate decision. I will truly miss you guys. We will be closing down all of our social media accounts now. We will reach out to you via email once the refund situation is sorted and the landing page for the refund is live. Right? Conspiracy theorists, go. What are your thoughts, Jonathan? Well, so I never did an AMA with Michael Ray. I always had my suspicions because I wanted to see actual live trade history logs. I don't know. There's a theory. I'm not saying I believe it. It's a greater than 0% chance that the reason the majority of the heavy investors never saw the refund is the money wasn't there. You had to launch V2, hopefully get new money in to pay the old investors out. Some have said there is no evidence that there was actually any trading happening. It was just a long Ponzi. I don't know exactly what happened because I don't have all the facts, and I don't want to be someone that just opines on theories and speculates for the sake of speculating. But when there is an undoxed founder when there are questions around said cab advertisement company that he said he'd hired, and when there are videos that have surfaced that seem to be misleading, when you add a lot of these things up, it is okay to speculate, and it is okay to have your doubts. I think, a lot of FUD is important in DeFi. It's important to have fear, uncertainty, and doubt because it keeps you from being gullible. I think there's a lot of fanboys right now in stablefund that need to stop with the hype around any project. It's not just stablefund, it's any project. There's no reason to be overly confident in any of these projects. That's why I changed the name of my channel to The FUD Farm, because I saw so many people hating the idea of fudding a project. And that's because a lot of these projects are built on Ponzonomics. If you watch a recent video, just, from a fellow YouTuber, I won't use his name, but he's talking about sacrificing drip. Okay, this is another project that's literally Ponzonomics, reliant on new investor capital to keep the show going. And it's just interesting because it's always about blaming the community when things are bad. The community didn't uphold the sentiment. And I don't fall for that, okay? Because if a project is built needing new revenue, eventually it will fail. Now, I don't know all of the details with stablefund, but will we see a full refund? I don't know. This idea that there's going to be a landing page and eventually one day we'll be able to go there. I've seen these things play out where, if you just make your investors wait long enough, eventually they forget. I think about look what happened with Momentum. Momentum, you're welcome back on the channel. It doesn't seem like you want to come on the channel. You can wear out the investor, and I don't want to do that. I hope that's not the case. But I'm just saying, hopefully we can hold Michael Ray's feet to the fire to get everybody squared away. He promised in this message that he wants to make everybody even. That would be the right thing to do. Now, whether you're mad that we basically gave them an interest-free loan for months and months to use our money to make money, if they're trading with it or whatever they're doing, you are right to be mad about that. That's fair. For me at this point, I would love to just get my 20+ K back that I threw in this. You probably just want the same, and it's okay. Just let the show be done. I sympathize a little bit with this idea of getting attacked all the time. When you're out there publicly, especially a guy like me, I do show my face. I dox my face. Most of the YouTubers you follow, where are their faces? They don't show their face. It's probably because when someone doesn't show their face, they have something to hide. They're probably trying to get you into these projects that they themselves know aren't going to last forever. I overemphasize risk because I just document my journey. I'm not promoting anything. You guys say you promote this. No, I don't. Listen to what I say. I really don't. I'm allowed in America to document my free speech journey in whatever. Whether it's trading Pokemon cards, whether it's gambling, sports betting, whether it's DeFi, whatever. I can document what I'm doing. What I can't do is give you financial advice, and I can't tell you to do something. I can't recommend a financial product. You still have people in the drip community that are doing this. They're telling you to get in now and do this and make sure it's mind-boggling to me. I really want you guys to use this as a lesson, as I am, to overemphasize the FUD. That speculating on things like this is important because our job as investors is to rally around each other, not attack one another, and go after devs to be fully transparent. If the stable fund is being blamed, the community is being blamed because they were demanding transparency, and these came in. I'm not for personal attacks, but if Michael is feeling the weight of dox yourself, show us trade history, all that, I stand behind that. Now, there's a way to communicate that's professional and honest and full of integrity. I don't think personal attacks there's ever a reason to be unkind or mean or, wish violence on somebody. Like, no, we're not talking about that. Idiots do that. But I do believe in transparency. And I think as an investor pool, it's important to work with one another and demand transparency. This is like what I just did recently with Rely Fund, is I'm right now on your behalf working to use my platform to get transparency from the developers. There's nothing wrong with me doing that. People will say, oh, you're fudding. And it's like, who's saying that? Is it the farm banks that they hired in their telegram to say, oh, stop, bro, it's not about you? And don't believe that crap. You guys deserve transparency. If somebody's going to take your money and you don't know who they are, you don't know who they've used for audits, are they KYC'd? Do you see trade history? It's okay to demand that. Like, am I insane? Tell me in the comments I'm wrong, okay? So all I can say is to those that invested in stablefund, I'm with you. I hope that we get our refund. That would be incredible. And I will happily come back on here and celebrate that as a win. Happy to do it. I am skeptical at this point because all the data points to me being skeptical. None of the data points to me being confident. We've waited months. I can tell you right now, it doesn't take this long to offer everybody the refund if the money's there. It's just how I feel. So I also know in PR, if you're doing PR, a PR would recommend the person that's getting the blame to become the victim. I get a little bit of that vibe in this message, but I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. I do. I'm trying to just give both sides of the argument, and I'm somewhere in the middle. Where are you guys at? Like, it's okay. Again, don't FUD anybody. Go after the developers to require them to give us transparency. That's all you should be doing. There's no reason to hate on one another. Now, you can hate on the people that recommend and tell people, oh, you need to get in this. It's the best. It's going to the moon. Tell them to settle down. Okay? That's fair. But this stuff in DeFi continues to happen, and it's because we need more transparency, which is why I partnered with Truth Seekers, which Truth Seekers, they stopped working with stablefund. I say what you want. Lou's comments are kind of aging like fine wine. Lou's the developer behind Truth Seekers. We'll see. I'm not taking sides. I just am trying to give the full, because everyone is going to feel something different. I don't want to gloat. I'm affected. This is a lot of money for me. $20,000 is still a ton of money for me. And maybe you only have $1,000 in there, and that's a ton of money for you. So if Michael Ray gets us gets us even, makes us whole, I'm happy to celebrate that. And I hope that they do. So keep them accountable. Keep pushing toward them getting us our refunds. This is important. Don't let time trickle away where 2 months from now, 3 months from now, we're still waiting on a refund. Don't let them do that. It's okay to add pressure and, using words like very soon, shortly, closing down all our social media accounts now. We will reach out to you via email once the refund situation is sorted. We don't have dates and times. So it's kind of frustrating. It is what it is. Welcome to DeFi. This is why you dollar cost average. This is why you use risk capital. You get even as fast as you can, and then you take your profits and you go buy real world assets. Maybe you go buy some Tesla on the cheap. That's what I'm doing. I have a video about my 222 strategy you can watch. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Good luck out there. Let me know your thoughts. Where are you at? Do you think we're going to get our refund? Do you really believe that? I would love to know where you're at in this. I don't know. I'm hopeful, but not super confident. That's where I'm at right now. Let me know where you're at. Thanks, guys, for liking this video, subscribing to the channel. We do daily videos, and I'd love to have you be part of this team. I love you guys. We're all about transparency here. We're not hype boys here. We move developers toward transparency. That's what we do here on this channel. We're using this platform, 15,000K subscribers. We're building an army. That's really how I see this, for us to say, If you want us to be investing in your project, you got to be more transparent. Enough is enough.